only our 10-year-old selves could see us now.
Right? What a time to be alive. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Super Hopped Up's FF7 Remake Let's Play. I'm your boy, Chris Norris, over there on the other side of the world. It's your other boy, David Babi.
Hello all.
All right, we are hitting new game. We are picking the default camera controls. I ain't no coward. We are playing normal. So we're doing this through SharePlay, which Kelly and I have been experimenting with, and it seems like it works, but it's by no means a perfect system. So Dave, you might see a little bit of like video artifacting here. The connection might come and go a little bit. Don't worry about it too much. Mm-hmm. Just let me know if the game does any sort of weird thing where it starts like blocking out cutscenes or something stupid. I don't think you can do that in SharePlay, but hey, we're learning together as a family. Yeah,
exactly. We'll see how it all works together. But so far, I seem to be getting what you're getting here.
Yeah.
I've turned the volume a little down.
Pretty.
Oh man, this looks really good. Is this Is it gonna go back to the ending of Final Fantasy VII? Is it gonna go all the way around again, kind of?
Do you wanna know what this FF7 remake is? Essentially, it's just the Midgar section of Final Fantasy VII. I believe they're going to be making 3 games, so this is part 1 of 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's a smaller section of Final Fantasy VII itself, but in that section, apparently they've blown it way the hell out. Like, this is a 50-hour game that usually was about a 12-hour section of the original Final Fantasy VII.
You know, I think I was with everybody when we first kind of heard about that stuff, where I was like, oh man, they're going to remake it, but not the way it was, really. But I don't know. I think, like, Midgar is one of the more memorable parts of Final Fantasy VII.
I'm actually, like, I was when they first announced it at, like, E3 2004 or whatever, I wasn't super into it. But, like, the more I've been hearing about what they've done with this, and they've kind of making it its own thing, I'm super excited, actually.
It's cool that they're starting out in daylight here, because, like, you don't usually see Midgar in daytime.
Yeah. Well, it's because, like, let's start with a vibe check here, first of all. What is your experience with Final Fantasy VII?
About 130 hours. Beat everything except for the weapons, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
I more or less beat this game. Like, I got to the very end, and I think I got up to, like, the final Sephiroth battle and just didn't complete it because I had to do a bunch of grinding to get there, and I said, that's enough for me. I'll get back to this eventually, and then I never did. So I know all the beats and rhythms of the Final Fantasy game, even if I can't technically say I beat it.
Aeris looks like lifelike. This is crazy.
This is some Advent Children shit.
Yeah, this is very realistic, I should say, or like kind of realism based, yeah.
Which I've always been, like, it's always kind of been hit or miss for me when it comes to, like, lifelike RPG characters. I've always kind of been detracted by it, but for some reason I feel like FF7 gets a pass for me because, like, these characters have always held a place in my brain since I was young.
Yeah, we've always had the characters are a kind of ideal version of what they look like in our heads, but it was kind of hampered by it being an early PS1 game, right?
Yeah.
And for most, other than the battle scenes and the FMVs, it was mostly blocky characters with blocky arms, blocky heads.
Yeah, just these little chunky boys.
Yeah, these little chunky Playmobil Lego type characters. All
right, so we're getting our setup here. Okay, here's the first question: Ares or Aerith? Because I have a firm belief on this one.
Oh my gosh, I've always said Aerith my whole life. I probably won't change now. I'm 32. I can't change.
It's too late.
What do you say?
I said Ares when I was a kid. I've decided that I think Aerith is the correct answer, so I'm going with that. But
okay,
I like the dynamic of you and I just saying it differently as we go through this.
We're gonna be passive aggressively saying the names differently. I like this already.
Absolutely.
Oh,
very into this idea.
This looks like Final Fantasy VII, all right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This is fucking pretty.
Wow.
I'm gonna be saying this a lot through the game, I think.
Yeah.
The audio is really good. Like, I'm really vibing with this music.
Oh.
On that train.
What's the line? There's no getting off of this train now? I think Barrett says that in Disc 3.
I never realized until now how much of a Berserk reference the Buster Sword is.
I think it's a pretty clear inspiration.
Yeah.
It's just man with large sword. Takes on
big
everybody.
Slab of sharpened metal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you play the remake demo?
No, I haven't played any of that because I didn't want to really spoil it for myself.
Same. I'm going into this completely blind.
Ooh. It's gonna happen, Shinra Cop. Nice.
So this is the first thing I want to see is, are they going to display this as these freedom fighters are full on murdering these Shinra guards? Which, like, that's what's happening. We always kind of get in these games this idea where it's just like, oh, they fell asleep or they're knocked out.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even remember Barrett having a tattoo. There we go. You filthy merc, you're not part of us. You're not part of this, you don't have ideology. Norris, my friend, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just,
Okay.
I'm not hearing all the audio coming out right now. Are you hearing the characters talk?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, why am I not?
I don't know.
All right, I might have to have the headphones on headphones here. Okay. Let's fight.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Pop, pop, pop. That was,
All right.
that was
easy enough.
Mm-hmm. That is actually interesting. So you start at level 7, which I believe is the level you start at in Final Fantasy 7 as well, which...
Interesting.
I never thought about it till now, but I guess that is just because it's number 7. But it's also because Cloud's supposed to be a soldier veteran, so he's not starting level 1, right?
Who in the hell?
Right. Okay, I might have to check my audio here real quick, because I actually think my connection to the TV isn't coming in properly. Like, I'm hearing the music just fine, but I'm not hearing the characters talk, which is very strange. If you are, then that's good.
Yeah, I'm hearing them. So maybe your headphones not plugged all the way in?
Yeah, all right, give me half a sec here.
Enough of this.
All right, let's, oh god. So as I was experiencing some technical funnery here, I've already forgotten how to play this game. I'm imagining I'm just having to press the square button a whole bunch, which seems to be the case.
Yeah, they were explaining that you can use your ATB gauge. I think you press circle once you've built up gauges as such.
Okay.
You can see the
menu and map.
You can see the fire materia in his Buster Sword.
Oh shit! Yeah,
it has
that's
a
actually
slot.
kind of rad.
It has a slot for it.
Okay, all right. We're moving. We're living.
Yeah. You're just assaulted by those officers after jumping the turnstile. I mean, it happens.
Yeah,
I know, but
typical New York Police Department.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a map. We're feeling it. We're feeling it. Okay, actually, hold on. What's the story section up over here? Okay, not much.
Wow. So they did you even have a map in the first game? I don't even remember now.
I don't think.
I don't think there was. Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
Biggs and Wedge, our boys.
I love it. That's a Star Wars reference, isn't it?
Absolutely. Two of the Rogue Squadron pilots, or not even Rogue Squadron. What do they call it?
Red Squadron, Red Team.
Squadron, Red Team. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. R1 to guard, circle to evade.
You're
Let's go.
coming with us. Can't get surrounded.
Oh yeah, your commands menu is X, which I think. Oh yeah, there's 2 little bars underneath your health that build up, which give you some abilities and stuff. I think.
All right, let's just use Braver on this fool.
Oh no, he was already down.
Nope.
Oh yeah, now it's full on Dark Souls for me. I can dodge all this shit.
Just be a big.
This feels good. This combat feels kind of nice, actually.
It looks nice too. Yeah. He's flipping a battle over the place.
Can't go to the bathrooms.
Oh.
All right, yeah, chests. That is one thing I guess I've realized is because there's no end of combat, you don't really get the end of combat music.
That's true. Yeah. Hopefully they save it for something important like a boss fight. I hope. But
yeah. Fine.
you get to break open crates.
It is officially a video game.
It is a video game now. Mm-hmm. Are they gonna be red barrels that explode? Do you think?
God, I hope so. That'd be really good. I feel like this game is going to be interesting with like customizability. So I'm intrigued if there is going to be like ranged combat, like how the game works when you play as Barrett.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls. This what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
Okay, you don't get to choose your character's name.
Still,
What kind of
no.
game
he's
is
a
this?
Yeah. What is this?
Unlike the
Come
rest
on.
of us.
It's
I'm glad to have
it was always big dumbass Strife. Come on.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Oh, that classic Cloud Strife charm.
Yeah, it's just in it for the money, yo.
But what are you really in it for, Cloud? Do you remember much about who you are and what you do?
God, I'm excited to see like what the story for this game goes, because like I remember how weird this story gets.
Yes.
But like I'd be lying if I said like half of it doesn't feel like some sort of fake dream that I'm misremembering.
I mean, it's a pretty hard story to explain to somebody who hasn't played it before.
Barrett looks cool.
Barrett looks good, yeah. Very tall.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer.
Why do I know that
but
voice?
You know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Oh, Cloud, you're such an anti-hero.
He's alpha, dude. He doesn't give a shit.
Wedge.
Barrett didn't have sunglasses before, did he?
I thought he, like,
I think
maybe
this-
maybe it's also an Advent
You
Children
better
thing,
be
but I
worth the
thought he
money, Merc.
kind of did,
Every
at least at
last
times in
dime.
FF7.
I don't remember him having sunglasses whatsoever. I don't know. I do not know. Ooh, that shoulder pad with the fucking bolts and... No, man.
Yeah, this was back before. This is when they started getting weird with like the capital A aesthetic in Final Fantasy games, but like I think they hadn't gone like full FF13. Everything sucks now.
Yeah, it got really weird, I think, once... I mean, Final Fantasy X is pretty egregious, but then especially after the Square Enix merger, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they went really all
It
in.
really is Enix's fault for everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everyone's-
locked on target with R3. This is just.
This is,
Alright, come on,
this
come
is
on, doggo.
Dynasty Warriors. This is a Muso game.
All right, with the Punisher mode.
Whoa.
I don't know what I just did, but cool.
Yeah.
You better believe I'm just hammering on the square button right now. Do I have any spells? Fire. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Hop.
Burn that dog.
372, that's the damage.
Is the brightness a little bit low for you, or is it okay?
It looks fine to me. Yeah. Can you see everything?
I might up the brightness just a little bit just for my own sanity.
Fair enough.
If I can. Options. Controls, gameplay, brightness. Let's just bring it up to a solid 4. It's always better to be too much than not enough.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Don't forget to put Cloud in the front row so you can attack more easily.
Oh yeah, you can't
Yeah.
fuck that up. Obviously.
Obviously. Unless you want to go for some weird magic build, you put in the back row. I don't know. They're always...
Apparently you get. What were you gonna say?
Oh, they're always leaving you behind. I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a reason why Cloud's kind of pissed off at all this, is because he's hanging out with jerks. Okay. He looks really good, though.
Yeah, holy shit.
Let's look at this. Let's look and marvel at this beautiful anime boy for a second.
And it's the original outfit, too, because I never really liked the Advent Children redesign that much.
I don't remember you liking anything about Advent Children.
No,
Never
yeah,
recalls
you know what?
properly.
I've been critical towards that production before.
David, why do you hate fun?
I have grown to like the flip phone, the Motorola flip phone shenanigans in that movie.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Oh, what? No, come on. You guys are here to help. You all suck. Come on, that's not a dog.
That's a dog. Oh,
No, it's not.
That's
It's
a
got
dog.
a head tail.
It looks like a dog to me.
Okay, so I can't do. Do I have to wait till my? I guess I have to wait till my ATB's past part way.
Yeah, you have
So
to
now
build
I
up
could
at least
probably-
one. Yeah.
So now I could do, say, a fire spell on little Puppo.
How?
Now he's pressured. So now he's staggered. Does that make him more damage? Okay, this is similar to the FF15 combat system then.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, like it's been over a year since I last played FF15, but like there was like you building up a stagger meter and then you stagger them and then you just beat the shit out of them.
You got 2 bars. You can. Oh, there we go.
Brace yourself.
Oof, big yikes.
Oh man,
Was never
you should have called in sick today.
Did I? I'm sorry. I know this is LP death. But did I actually save the brightness changing? I swear it didn't actually change on my side here. No, it did. I'm losing my mind, dear
Yeah.
reader. I am actually losing my mind here.
You can adjust your TV if it's an issue, but
Yeah, it's fine. I'm more worried about the recording, but I'm sure it's fine.
I think.
So
it looks good.
in case all y'all deal readers are wondering why I'm like so much more like tremulous than I normally am, it's because I'm actually recording for once. It's not just Kelly on the beeps and boops, and
the
I
ones
have
and twos.
very little experience on this side here, so it's not like it's like one of like the biggest games of the year or anything though. So no big.
No one's even heard of this game. Come on.
No, yeah.
Yeesh.
Okay, what's focus thrust do?
Well,
That. Okay, yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, fuck a boy up. Let's go.
I got a message saying cannot operate PS4 voice now, and I'm like, okay, good to know.
Oh yeah, one of the other things you might see is when I get achievements in this game, you won't see the achievements I'm getting or any sort of system notifications. You'll just see a big black square on like the upper left.
Already saw
Which
it.
might seem, yeah, that might seem disconcerting at first. Don't worry, that's by design. That is as intended.
The wonders of share play. You know, I bet like 80%, 90% of PS4 owners do not know that there's a share play function on this console.
Nope. Yeah, we had to dig into the annals here to figure out how the fuck this all works.
Yeah.
Reg, why are you over here?
He's
hiding?
there to block your progress.
Apparently. Is there a run button? Oh, there is a run button. Let's go.
Nice. You didn't need to equip the special shoes like FF6 or whatever?
I didn't know. No sprint shoes for me. So, for those who are uninitiated,
Soldiers
I guess they're going to
may attack
explain
on
what this is,
command,
but essentially
but
we're
I
like an
hear they
eco-terrorist
good
group.
dogs too.
Yes, we are.
You've seen a few
Avalanche,
reactors.
baby.
So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage?
Mako.
See,
What?
I know. I knew this was coming, and I don't agree. As a kid, I said Mako, just like the shark.
Or is he a loyal little dog?
Yeah, man, I've been saying Mako my whole life. Are you telling me it's not Mako?
We can do this with you, or
Mako,
we can do this
apparently.
without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built.
Did we just see the trope of Cloud has headaches from his past?
Already. He's already getting them.
Yeah, it's starting.
Wait till he sees a pretty girl, then he's gonna have a huge one.
In 3,
Yeah.
2,
Get that big old
damn,
nosebleed.
I'm good.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh no!
Who's there?
Fall over, groper for some
That's-
reason.
That's canon, isn't it? Like Cloud's bad with women, right?
I think he just doesn't care. He's like he's too cool for chicks. Like
That's
a lot of these,
Yeah,
this
so-
era of Final Fantasy protagonists are like that, like Squall.
Well, I remember like FF6, Locke really had it in for Celis. I remember that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he
each
did.
character. Switching modes. Each character has a unique ability which you can activate with triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, you can switch between his balanced operator mode or his attack-oriented Punisher mode. Let's go, Punisher mode. I love the cops. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but B unleashes a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, launches a counter blow every time he guards against the enemy's attack.
Cloud can switch between his Undertaker mode or his Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah! Oh,
yeah, okay. Well,
that was cool.
This I do a lot of damage now, but I move very slowly.
All good though. You got a sword to block bullets.
Oh,
with.
but I can still roll in I can still roll in just like it's Dark Souls.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, this is like a fat roll Dark Souls kind of thing.
Let's move.
Yeah, what the fuck were you guys like a minute ago? That's the one thing I'm seeing so far is I'm definitely just monoing right now. There's been no team combat.
They're probably building up when Barrett finally joins your party as such.
Yeah.
No one else
Yeah,
at
I don't
command will
imagine
talk to
Jesse or
us,
Biggs
but
or Wedge
what
actually
can you
fight,
do?
but
Then we're good.
I guess Jesse's the tech expert.
She's a hacker now. Everyone has more defined roles.
It really is kind of weird that like everyone else has a gun, which makes sense when you're in a time with guns, and Cloud just has like a medieval sword. Like that really is like a fucked up, just like no, I'm an otaku kind of thing to do.
I think it's sort of like a trademark of Soldier. I think everybody in Soldier has like swords.
That seems dumb.
Yeah. Yeah,
that
is.
seems poorly thought
Looks
out.
like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that
What,
button?
bringing a sword to a gunfight? That's pretty badass, I think.
Yeah, it is very anime. Okay. Let's go. Let's get in front of it here.
Prohibited items, corrosive agents. Okay.
So you know Tifa, right? It's
Do
not
I?
really my
Headache,
business,
headache,
but are you
headache.
guys close?
Oh no, girls.
Headache.
Oh, totally headache. This is interesting. Okay.
Wow. This is like,
We're getting it in early.
yeah, we are. Good old Nibelheim.
Nibelheim.
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
Tifa's long con on Cloud is like, it's like 20 years, man. It's a fucking long amount of time.
Yeah, Tifa is like the queen of tsundere
Yes.
on Cloud, definitely.
Like she really had to break, like to wear him down. Oh man.
Interesting. This is pretty.
Ooh. Is that Mr. Shinra? CEO
Well, that's the
Shinra?
thing. I also forgot that there's like a bunch of Shinra executives too. Like
Yes.
There's the OG Mr. Shinra.
Sewer rats appear to
Oh,
call
Heidegger. I forgot
themselves
about this
avarice,
motherfucker.
sir.
Yeah, they're all named after philosophers, I
We
think.
are
Yeah.
currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
Ooh.
Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
He looks like a fucking capitalist.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
comfortable.
they nailed that one.
Sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest and it doesn't care.
All right, Barrett's
You do
chewing the
realize
scenery a
what
little bit.
Mako is, don't you? Mako
They're
is
not
the
going to get this
lifeblood of
character
our
correct
world.
this time either.
The planet
No,
is
I mean like
green,
it's
like you
I
and
guess
me
it
red.
wasn't going to be easy
Now you
considering
think
where
you'll
Barrett
have
kind
to
of
win
came
it's
from
all gone,
from the beginning,
Answer
but
me.
from this initial introduction,
You
it
gonna
seems like they
stand
definitely
there
missed.
and pretend
Yeah.
You can't hear the planet crying out in pain. I know you can.
Basically
Is he
angry
doing
all
a
the
wrestling
time.
promo?
That, yeah, it kind of feels like it.
Straight I do.
This is kind of he is kind of DOA-ish in his character in a way, like
Oh God, you're right.
Say that again.
like kind of like Bass or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd worry less
Ooh, I'm
about
gonna
the
take
planet,
Shinra, I'm gonna
more
put him
about
in
the
a
next
scissor
5
hole
seconds.
and take him for the down
Saving
count.
for later.
Do like those sunglasses though.
That I'm sure you can buy them. I'm sure they're real sunglasses
Oh yeah,
somehow.
100%. Like I'm sure there's going to be a label on the side, and you can go to the Square affiliate link and buy a pair right now.
I'm just counting down until the cup noodle feature
You listening, Merc?
to the Butterfingers.
That was really rude. He shouldn't have. He didn't need to do that.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I'm saying.
Just bear with him for me, would you?
So this game's also going to have the effect where every single girl wants to fuck Cloud.
Should have asked
Well, look
for
at
more
him.
money.
He's beautiful.
He is a beautiful anime boy. This is true.
If only he cared about women whatsoever.
Yeah, I guess that's the first real political discussion we have to have right now. Cloud Strife, incel or volcel?
Barrett
All
Walsh
right.
on the party.
Barrett specializes in ranged attacks. Holding down B relates to sustained burst of automatic fire when equipped with a ranged weapon. Barrett can also fire from safe location, hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with his sword.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the
Shoot,
gun
shoot,
go.
shoot, shoot. Holding down that B button.
The B button? What platform are you playing this on?
Yeah, right. Yeah, where'd that come from? Yeah, that's a good point.
It's too
Holding
much
down the leftmost button. I've been playing a lot of Gears of War for the last like couple of days. Don't ask why. It's not a fun answer. But yeah, actually that's the X button. Why does everyone do this? There's why can't we just have a unified layout?
I agree. It would make more sense. I think like Xbox is the most confusing because it's like X, Y, A, and B, but they're all in different positions from like the Nintendo or the
Yeah.
PlayStation. Yeah.
Everyone's got to be special. Okay, so that was easy enough. You hold down the square. Switch different characters, up, down, or left, right. Interesting. They give you multiple.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can give commands? Oh shit! I can tell Cloud to fuck things up.
You can get tactical on this shit.
Now we can switch, and it goes over to Cloud.
Do your job, Merc.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I am vibing with this combat.
Looks like a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm probably gonna end up playing this game again on my own, just to
Yeah, I
experience
was
it.
definitely like, as when you and I were trying to figure out like who's gonna play and who's gonna co-chair. I was like, well, if Dave plays, then I can play on my own, and I can be sort of like the expert voice on the side. That didn't happen. That's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. I might wait
Yeah.
till we're all done as well, because then I don't have to like hold myself back when I get to certain points. If I like, oh, okay, I'll catch up to Norris where Norris was in the playthrough, and then not be able to go
Look
further.
what we have here.
Fair.
A laser
Fair. Yeah,
security
that's
system.
it's the downside is like I actually got really excited when this game came out. And I'm like, damn, I really want to play. We got to figure out this recording stuff first.
But I'm guessing you've done this.
Oh,
kind of thing
the
before.
trials of content creation.
Figure out the timing
Yeah,
of the lasers.
so hard done by.
Make a move when they cycle
Now I have to play Gears of War instead. The reason why I'm playing Gears of War is because I think once I beat Gears, I can actually just shelve my Xbox One.
Forever until
Yeah,
until
basically.
the next one.
Actually,
Those baby
yeah.
bones of yours on me.
Okay.
All right, R1 or R2 to dash, or you can press. I didn't know you could do R1 or R2. I was just clicking down the left stick. Okay. So R1 or R2 is like the push to talk run button.
Yeah, in a way.
Is like the perpetual run button.
That is interesting that it's giving you multiple options for commands. Like,
yeah, it's interesting. Like up, down, and left, right on the D-pad is switch characters, which kind of gives you the impression that like they're not going to overload you with button inputs. Which I'm, you know what, a-okay with me.
yeah, it's fine. Keep it to like, you know, the face buttons and then like a menu that you use for special moves.
Can I heal? I assume yes. I have hells of potions. Let's go. My boy thirsty.
Woo! Classics of potions. I'll never forget when I was trying to explain Final Fantasy VII to a friend of mine in middle school, and I mentioned that it has items like potions and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, they copied that. They copied that from Pokemon." And I'm like,
"Oh no,
what?"
My dude, no, they didn't.
I tried to explain, and I'm like, "No, it's like a genre conceit. It's an RPG." And he's like, "Well, somebody copied."
Yeah. Like, would that original? Is that a D&D original? Come on, me. I keep trying to dodge through them, and it's not working.
I think it's a D&D thing. Yeah. I mean,
I'm trying to think. Like, were there any? Like, there has to, like, where's Bill when we need him? Like, there's definitely going to be like old like mythology that was discussing. Oh, I gotta run. I probably need to be running through this. That's probably the answer.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Can you take another potion? Nah, Cloud's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Does MP regenerate?
What was I saying?
Oh, you were saying
potions. Yeah, I imagine there has to be some sort of like cult mythology about like some sort of healing elixir. But yeah, like as far as I can tell, like D&D started this shit.
It was one of the first, probably the first. Because like the only thing before D&D was like tabletop battle games, basically.
Yeah.
Civil War recreationist and that kind of thing.
I'm intrigued to see. Cutting back to the combat right now, I guess fighting this mini boss. I'm intrigued to see like how much value there is in actually dodging. Like I'm dodging right now, and it feels like it's working, but I'm wondering if that's real or if that's kind of them trying to trick me.
Good question. Yeah, whether these are dice rolls being made behind the scenes or not.
Oh, I gotta get in that Punisher mode. What am I doing? And focus thrust.
Ooh, there we go.
Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressure will appear under the gauge. When this happens, pelt them with spells and abilities to quickly fill their stagger gauge. Once it is full, you can stagger them. Gauge fills depending on the weapon's abilities. You build spells and abilities with the most effective attack to finish off each enemy. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you got.
Boom!
Wait, no. Go back into Punisher mode. Come on.
He just had to get back up.
That's funny. It's a robot. It's just following its programming.
I appreciate the banter. This is good banter. Like, you'd almost imagine like there's probably like a Shinra soldier like laying supine inside that thing. I imagine it's not just a robot.
Yeah, it's just Kate Sif. Kate Sif controlling all these guys.
Oh god. Enemies who have been staggered and defenses take more damage. Using any abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your ATB gauge. Boost your ATB gauge so you can unleash more abilities and spells.
Yeah, you're full.
It keeps removing my my Punisher mode, which I'm not a big fan of here.
Maybe it's in your commands menu or operator mode.
Maybe.
Oh, you just
Yeah.
I think you just it's a toggle. So.
Yeah, but like I feel like the last couple of times I've been in Punisher mode, and then like one of those options, like those tutorials comes up, and when I get out of the tutorial, I'm back in. Whenever I dodge, I go back into operator mode. Okay, that's why.
Oh, I see.
So operator mode is like your quick mode, and you need to be in quick mode to dodge, is my assumption.
Right. Punisher mode, you can probably save for when they're busted like this, right?
Yeah. So I guess it's trying to incentivize you to maybe guard more in Punisher mode and dodge more in operator mode.
Are there multiple difficulties in this game?
Soldier in first class.
Yeah, there was easy, normal, and classic. I think I saw at the beginning.
Interesting.
I'm not quite sure if that's like difficulty or sort of the way the game is played. I remember them saying like there is like classic combat style in this game, which we might need to look at some point in time.
Turn-based, baby.
Yeah. So we're getting into it now, if memory serves. Oh yeah, that looks like a boss arena.
Can't fool me. I know how this works.
Yeah, they're gonna give us some sort of boss fountain beforehand, and then walk into a big open room. I've played video games before. I know what's up.